Electric vehicles. For a lot of driving enthusiasts, those two words still feel empty. Soulless machines. Quiet, efficient, but ultimately boring. Like appliances on wheels, built to get you from point A to point B without ever making your heart race. But that idea is starting to crack. Because what if the very things people criticize, instant torque, silent acceleration, and low center of gravity, are actually the ingredients for something exciting? Something genuinely fun to drive? That's the debate. And when asked a simple question, which EVs are actually fun? The answers were surprisingly divided. Some said a few models are redefining performance. Others said none of them come close. Let's start with the harsh truth. For some purists, no electric car is truly fun. Even after driving the fastest EVs on the planet, cars packed with insane power and cutting-edge tech, the feeling just isn't the same. Because fun, real fun, isn't just about speed, it's about emotion. The sound of an engine, the vibration, the mechanical connection between driver and machine. You can simulate that in an EV. Fake gear shifts, artificial engine sounds. But for many drivers, it still feels like a copy, not the real thing. And that's why some will always prefer a simple petrol car with less power, but more soul. But not everyone agrees. Because there's one EV that almost everyone keeps coming back to, the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. On paper, it's ridiculously powerful, but what makes it special isn't just the speed, it's how it delivers the experience. This car lets you control how the power behaves. You can push all the torque to the rear wheels, making it feel like a traditional performance car. You can trigger simulated gear shifts that actually change how the car responds. It even adds sound in a way that feels surprisingly convincing. It's not just fast, it's engaging. It tricks your brain into feeling connected, and for many drivers, that's enough to make it genuinely fun. Then you step into the world of the high-end EVs. Cars like the Porsche Taycan and Audi RS e-tron GT take a completely different approach. They don't try to fake anything. Instead, they focus on precision, balance, control. The way they handle corners, the way they respond to inputs, it's incredibly refined. The Taycan feels sharp and direct, like a proper sports car. The Audi is smoother, more comfortable, but still incredibly capable. Together, they show what electric performance can look like at the highest level. But there's a catch. That level of performance comes at a serious price, and not everyone needs to spend that kind of money to have fun. Because some of the most enjoyable EVs are actually more accessible. Take the Ford Mustang Mach-E. It might not sound like a traditional Mustang, but the way it drives tells a different story. It's balanced, playful, and surprisingly willing to slide when pushed. It feels alive in a way most people don't expect. And then there's the Tesla Model 3 Performance. It's brutally fast in a straight line, but now it's more than that. With updated suspension and track-focused features, it can actually handle corners and even slide under control. It's not perfect, but for the price, it delivers an experience that's hard to ignore. And here's where things get interesting. Fun doesn't always mean speed. Take something like the Rivian R1S. It's massive, heavy, and built for adventure, but off-road, it becomes something else entirely. The instant torque, the control, the way it handles rough terrain, it turns every dirt track into a playground. Or the Polestar 2, a quieter, more subtle car. But with the right setup, it delivers a planted, confident driving experience that encourages you to push harder through every corner. And then, there's something completely unexpected, an electric van. The Volkswagen ID Buzz isn't fast, it's not aggressive, but it has character. Rear-wheel drive, smooth delivery, and a design that just makes you smile. It proves that fun isn't always about performance numbers. Sometimes it's about how a car makes you feel. And that brings us to the real conclusion. Electric cars aren't killing driving enjoyment, they're redefining it. The thrill is no longer coming from engines and exhausts. It's coming from software, from chassis tuning, from how power is delivered and controlled. It's a different kind of connection. Not better, not worse, just different. Some people will never accept it, and that's okay. But for others, this new era is just getting started. So the real question is, can an electric car ever truly replace the emotional thrill of a combustion engine? Or are we just learning a new way to have fun behind the wheel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoy content like this, make sure to subscribe to Aussie Car Expert, because we've got a lot more coming your way.